you'll see like different nakshatras in Vedic astrology than the nakshatras, which is the constellations. So what happened was like I put Enki and Lil Anunnaki, and that's really like that's Mula, that's Nibiru. So when we say Nibiru, that's the nebula. That's just another name of that's just a label. So Nibiru, the planet of the Anunnaki, is the nebula, the black sphere, or Vulcan, all that, whatever it is. Every time the planet goes past it, the Earth's supposed to go past the black hole is a different age, a different zodiac time. So, like I said, when they said Enlil flooded the earth that last time with the Noah's Ark story and all it was is we dropped in consciousness to the lower three instead of our Anunnaki self, our higher self. Every man on earth knew we were God, and then we just dropped into faith with Pisces. So when we talk about Noah's Ark, it's for me once the awakening came, it's instructions in the age of Pisces and what's going to go down as far as polarity and duality. So what we saying is Noah's Ark is, let's go to the beginning of it. So that's the age of Pisces. That's when we go straight into faith. We forgot that we were God. And it's all mental. It's all the lower three chakras, survival. So when you look in the book of Judah, in the book of Judah, Jesus said to all the disciples, which the disciples are nothing but the zodiac signs. He said, you would forget me and put other gods before me in this age. And he laughed and all the disciples like, no, God, no, Jesus, we would never forget you. We'll never put any God before you. And he laughed and he said, yes, you are. Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're going to go down. So when they say the Anunnaki left us here to mine for gold, you use your mind to bring the light body in. The gold is the light body. When they start talking about Anunnaki and being God, is a chemical process, the Kundalini whole thing. So back to what I said in Noah's Ark. In Noah's Ark, it's saying Noah of the Ark of time, of this age. So being into horology, so you'll understand time. So with time, we became ignorant of being a higher self. And we got into the karma, which is just God playing, human. This is now the spiritual being having a human experience. So you forgot everything that you were and what you're capable of. And it's nothing wrong with it. And the karmas that goes with it. So that's the planets that's there. So when I tell you look at Noah's Ark as the game rules of this age. So when we say Noah had 3 sons, he had 3 sons. So if he had 3 sons and they were 3 different races, the sons of Ham would be cursed. So Ham, Africa was called Ham before it was. So the darker shades in duality would be cursed, or what we see as far as black people or anybody that's darker in their culture, regardless if it's Caucasians, that's the Jews, what we call Jews. They're darker, so they get the the demon hooked to them. If you look in India, the caste system clearly shows you inland. The more inland, the darker they got, the worse they're treated. You get what I'm saying? So that's the sons of Ham, or anybody that has Saturn as their Atmakaka, no matter what race. That's sons of Ham. And you would have a harder time on this plane. But the thing is, why not have that hard time? Because the whole thing is to wake up. And Saturn is the whole kit and caboodle. That's why you see Jesus with to symbolize the pain around the heart.